Welcome you all to our Slack Bootcamp channel by Valuehub, your ultimate learning destination. Here, we will explain you all ins and outs of Slack from basic to advanced feature and how it is essential for a better organization success. As a Slack admin, I have understood that using this tool is your day-to-day activity is so important for achieving your task as per your plans and strategies. Today's topic is setting up a user management, and the agenda for the day is adding a new user role and permissions, customizing user profile, removing a user, delegating administrative tasks, user management best practices, user engagement strategies, conclusion, and next step. Let's begin. First and the foremost things comes in our mind in user management is getting a user. When collaborating in channel, you can easily add people you need. So everyone working on the project can work together in one organized place. For example, you are working on a campaign and you want designer's perspective on campaign mockups. To add them to the channel, you can do it just by a few clicks. So there are two ways your user can get access on a regular basis. One is user authentication with Slack. By providing their username password associated with their Slack account, Slack allows user to securely log in. Another one is SSO, which means single sign-on. SSO is a system that enables user to securely authenticate with multiple application, website, and services through one login and one set of credentials. Few instances when their SSO is enabled or disabled. Let's understand when it is disabled. So there are two options. One, which is admin invitation, and another one is email sign up. In admin invitation, workspace owner and workspace admin can invite both member and guest to their workspace. Both can view pending and accepted invitation and make changes such as revoking and resending the invitation. Another one is single sign-on. Both can enable self-registration to allow people with an email address from a specific domain. People can do this by clicking on their workspace, click up email, or by entering their email address on the sign-in page. As we understood when it is disabled, let me explain you if it's enabled. Here we have two options as well. One, which is JIT, which means just in time. Another one, which is SCIM, also known as System for Cross-Domain Identity Management. In JIT, provisioning creates a user account at the time the user log in for the first time. If a user doesn't log in, the account is not created. Another one is SCIM. By provisioningly create account for user before they attempt to log in and to Slack for the first time. That is why you will sometime hear SCIM referred as pre-provisioning. There are a few instances I have seen when JIT is disabled, and also you can sign up with email sign, which is by invitation. Let me explain you the same information over our demo. As you can see that I am in one of my org, which I have created, although it's just a fictitious org for your information, for your understanding as well. So I'm in allied underscore workspace, and all you need to go here, where you will be able to see all the member which has been associated with this account. While just clicking on this link, you will get an option of add people, add workspace underscore work life here. So all you need to type the name of the person whom you want to connect, but he or she should be in your organization. As you can see, Ria Jodi is not a member of this workplace. I can add her by clicking on her name and add icon, organization, add them directly to this org which I have created, which is Rizvi's org. Next, and add. That's it. Just by a few clicks, you can do that. It's so easy, right? So now Ria is one of the member of this group. Let's proceed. Now we have user role and permission. So every role in Slack has a role in a product that dictate their level of permission, responsibility, and activity. Here we have listed some role on workspace level with all the administrative and non-administrative roles. Let me explain you first what all administrative role we have. Channel member. This is automatically assigned to an individual who create a new channel. Channel member can take administrative action on a channel they are assigned. Workspace admin. Workspace admin manages the role, member, channel, and other administrative tasks for the workspace for which they are responsible. Workspace owner. This role also hold the highest level of permission, except they can't delete or transfer the ownership of the workspace. Last but not the least, primary owner. Primary owner hold the highest level of permission. They can access high-level administrative task feature like billing, workspace authentication, access, security policy, and more. As we understood some administrative tasks, let me go you with some non-administrative tasks as well. Invited member. These have been invited to your workspace but have not accepted their invitation. They can be added to channel, mentioned, and client directly. Messages. We have guest. Some people in your organization, like contractor, intern, or client, may also need access to certain channel. Guests are people that join your workspace but have limited access. Guests can only collaborate with a member with whom they share channel. Last but not the least, in non-administrative tasks, we have our member. Member are the people that have joined your workspace. They can use Slack to communicate and collaborate with other member. These roles exist only in enterprise grid plan, which are org level administrator. Here we have three roles: org admin, org owner, and org primary owner. Org admin. Org admin can assign org admin. They help to manage org level policy and other administrative tasks. Org owner. Primary org owner can assign org owner. Org owner hold the same level of permission as the primary owner, except that they can't transfer ownership on the org to someone else and do not have access to system role or channel management tool by default. Last but not the least, in org level administrative roles are org primary owner. Every enterprise grade org has a single org primary owner. Only this person can transfer ownership of the org and access system role and channel management tool by default. Now we have some cascading permission. As per my knowledge updates in January 2022, Slack, particularly in the context of Slack Enterprise Grid, support a feature known as cascading permission. These permissions allow for a hierarchical structure for permission across an organizational workspace. It simplifies the administration of access and control by enabling certain permission to cascade down from the organization level to individual workspace. Organizational level setting, cascading to workspace owners, admin, consistency across workspace, flexibility for workspace specific setting. So as we understood very theoretical knowledge, let me explain you the same thing in my org. So as I said in the previous demo that I am in the fictitious org which I have created for you, and all you need to go on this icon where you will see three lines. Okay. While clicking on files, you will be able to get the option of invite people. And by clicking on this link, you will get to see as Sandeep.Paswan is not in this org now. So I have invited him, invited as a member or as a guest. You can do that. By clicking on the member icon, he will get all the right which I have explained you just now. of member, send, and that's it. He will get an email in this email address that I have requested him to join this channel. It's so easy, right? Just by 2 or 3 clicks, you will be able to add another person in your org. As we understood some rights which we can give to the person and also we can invite. So next we have customizing user profile. By customizing user profile in Slack allow you to personalize your presence on the platform. So next one we have customizing user profile. By customizing user profile in Slack allow you to personalize your presence on a platform. So here we can edit your username, full name, your title, your display name, your name recording, your pronunciation, phone number, pronouns, and time zones. As you can see that you can customize n number of edits on Slack workspace. Even you can put pronunciation as well. You might be thinking why pronunciation is there in customization. As said, Slack is used worldwide and in certain region as well, where pronunciation is not so easy as due to some communication barrier. But here at Slack, you can do it. So after some theory part, let me explain you in the demo session. All you need to go here in your profile icon, just click on this and profile. You will be able to see each and every details which you can edit. By edit on the name section, you can edit your name. You can put title in front of your name. You can put a picture, name recording, your pronunciation, and your time zone. It's so easy, right? All I didn't put the profile picture here because it's just a sandbox org which I have created for you to explore the explanation. And you can save the changes. Same goes same with the email address as well. You can change your email address. Here, why it's withergumbar@valuehubit.com because I am using my company's domain for the login here. You can also add the start date about you when you have logged in here. You can put this your status as away and in freeze mode as well. So when the notification will come arise, when someone will text you, you won't be able to get the notification because you have off. Also, you can view as a co-worker and contact from the organization as well. It's that simple. Before going further, here is one tip from ValueHub. Edit your profile, have your colleague learn more about you by completing your profile. As you fill out your profile, don't forget to upload a profile picture. Your photo makes it easy for your colleagues to know who you are in Slack. As I've already showed you in the demo section, in the desktop section, how you will able to edit the picture. And mobile, the instances are a bit different. As I said, I'm working in desktop, I won't be able to show in mobile. But as you can see, the steps are all almost familiar and similar. Let's go further with removing a user. Removing a user will immediately revoke their access on the workspace. If a user is a member of multiple workspaces, they will still have access to those other workspace unless they are removed from them as well. If the user needs to be added back, they can be reinvited using their email address. Always ensure that you have the necessary permission to remove the users from the workspace. If you can encounter any issue or if the steps vary slightly, it's possible that workspace setting or permission have been customized, and you may need to contact a workspace admin, for instance. Slack organizes conversation into dedicated spaces called channel. Anyone can be removed from channel by those with permission. All member and guests need to be added back to the private channel to rejoin it. In mobile, the instances are as follows, and in desktop, the instances are as follows as well. Don't worry, I'm going to show you each and everything in Slack demo as well. Please be with me. So, as few minutes back, I have told you how to add a user. Let me explain you if you want to remove a user. then you can do that as well. Okay. By clicking on this icon only, you will be able to see each and every member, as I said before. So you can also see three dots here, right? By clicking on this icon, you will get an option of remove from channel. One pop-up will arise like this. This person will no longer have access to the channel and can only rejoin by invitation. Remove. It's that easy. As you can see that Muhammad Sohail is in this channel now because I have removed him. See, I have joined him on 5th of February and now I have removed him. It's that easy, right? Let's go forward. Let us understand how to delegate administrative tasks in Slack. In Slack, you can delegate administrative tasks to users based on their roles and permission. Slack provide a variety of role and setting to manage team member and their access level. Here is a general guide on how to delegate administrative tasks in Slack. You can assign role and permission, adding admins, customize permission, user group, channel management, audit log. Remember that the specific steps and option might be vary slightly based on updates and changes made to Slack after my knowledge updates in 2022. Always remember to the latest Slack documentation or interface for the most accurate and up-to-date data information. There are three approaches for managing a task in Slack. First, creating a task list. Second, assigning task. Last but not the least, tracking task. Don't need to worry, I'm going to explain you each and everything in my demo section as well. Let me explain you some benefits of access of admin. Admin manages the member, channel, and other administrative tasks for the workspace for which they are responsible. They can be added multiple workspace admins. Access for workspace admin. Admin can create Slack, connect channel, rename any channel, delete a channel, create user group, and invite new guests. Here we have access for org admin. They can create new workspace, connect IDB group to workspace or channel, manage Slack Connect channel, set up org-wide app management policies, move channel between workspace. Before going into the next step, I'm going to explain you in demo section. As I have already told you that I am in fictitious group, which I have created for you, fictitious channel, I'm sorry, allied_workspace. And here I have done some delegation. Here, I have wrote one message to my colleague. The client need the confirmation on the recent purchase. You need to follow up with the finance team and manager to get it done. Here, all I need to assign any of my member in my company, my team as well, who will work on this request. As I have already wrote the message and I have assigned the person by the name of Riya Sarkar. So she will work on this request which I have made to her. Although I have assigned some task for her. That's it. So what she can do, she can reply me only as well by clicking on my name and by. So as you can see that there's an option of setup as a status and view as, but if I click in any other person's name, I will able to see message and hurdle. Message, she can also text me personally or she can also use the option of thread. So I will say this is also one of the most important and one of the most fantastic option which Slack gave us. By using this reply and thread option, she can put her query or the completion of task just by few clicks. And that's done. I have assigned the task to her. Let's go next. Here we have the user management best practices. Effective user management is crucial for maintaining a well-organized and secure workspace channel. But first of all, remember this thing. And implementing Slack isn't as simple as rolling it out and hoping for the best. Managing user effectively in Slack involves several best practices to ensure security, productivity, and collaboration. Here we have some tips and tricks. First one is clear user role and permission. With it, responsibility and organization needs, Slack offers different permission levels such as owner, admin, and member. Ensure that permission are set appropriately to control access to sensitive information. Another one is SSO, popularly known as single sign-on. Implementing SSO for Slack to simplify user management and enhance security. SSO allow user to Slack using their corporate existing credentials, reducing the need for separate login credentials and streamlining user provisioning and deprovisioning. Regular Slack access review. Conduct regular access review to ensure that only authorized users have access to Slack workspace. Remove inactive user promptly to mitigate security risk. Request access. If necessary, enable request access for external collaboration while ensuring proper control are in place to manage their access to sensitive information. Last but not the least, channel management. Establish clear guideline for creating, managing channels to prevent duplication and ensure organization. Encourage the use of naming convention and description to make channel easily discoverable. By following these best practices, organization can effectively manage user in Slack while promoting collaboration, productivity, and security. Below are some tips on maintaining an updated user directory and addressing user-related issues promptly. Managing incoming messages. With this, you can respond quickly with emojis, organize a discussion into thread, share past conversation with a click. There are three ways to set a new message aside for later. Mark it as unread, set a reminder, start the message. Before going on the strategies, let me explain you the same thing in my org. So, as you can see that one of my teammate, Rizvi, he is assigning some roles to us. And as he said that don't be hesitate and let me know which role he wants us to assign. Okay. Here I can reply in thread that I said in before demo that you can answer in thread as well. It is one of the most fantastic and one of the most easiest option which Slack gave us. Also, apart from this, I can also make my face like if the task is completed, taking a look, nicely done. And by clicking on this icon, you will be able to see each and every emojis which Slack gave us. And it's very tremendous. As you can see, there are n number of emojis which I can make by telling my observation or what I think about this, or my recommendation as well. A thumbs up that I'm ready for this roles, or thumbs down if I'm not. It's so easy, right? So as you can see, that one of the best practices which you can make. Okay, let's proceed. Here we have some user engagement strategies. First of all, let me explain you what is employee engagement. Employee engagement impact nearly every aspect of your business, from productivity, revenue, to customization experience, and company culture. Employee engagement measures how employees feel about the organization, their team, and the work they do. In Slack, employee engagement can be customized into three core levels of engagement. One, which is active participation. These are employees who actively contribute to conversation, discussion, and collaboration within Slack. They regularly post messages, share update, ask questions, and engage with other teammates in channel. Passive observer. Passive observer are employees who contain within Slack without actively participating in discussion or in activity. They may read messages, view shared files, and stay informed about team activities, but they contribute namely or infrequently to conversation. An active user. An active user are employees who have limited or no activity within Slack. They may have joined the platform but rarely log in, post message, or engage with content. By understanding these core values of employee engagement in Slack, can help organizations access the effectiveness of their communication strategies, identify opportunity to increase participation and collaboration, and tailor engagement in activities to meet the diverse need of their team. To make your workspace pressure low and effortlessly, Slack gave us an option of channel. But before, let me explain you how employee engagement can impact your business. It can help you to get the better customized experience, reduce absenteeism, increase profit, and more innovation. As I said, to make your work pressure low and effortless, Slack gave us the option of channel. There are three types of channel. These are private channel, Slack Connect, and Public Connect. For private channel, for sensitive or confidential conversation, you can use private channel. By those who are invited can view the channel and find this content in search. Another one is Slack Connect. Bring people from external organization into secure Slack connection, speed up communication and get work done with client vendor and agencies and more. Last but not the least are public channel. These channels are open for anyone at your workspace to join or find in search. Increase transparency while allowing everyone to benefit from the context of your workspace. After lots of theoretical knowledge, let me explain you some practical one. As I said, this is a fictitious group by the name of Alite_work live. So here, people whom I added can only view and text their message, like Riya Sarkar. Okay. Not all members in my organization can view the message which I have created, nor she or he can ping their doubts here. Another one is general. General means it's for everyone. As you can see in the member icon, more than 17 people are already entitled in this group. But in Alite_work life, there are only 8 members because all 8 members are here added by me only. Okay. Here we have the random channel. It's also available for everyone. Is that simple? Okay. So it's time to say goodbye. I hope this bootcamp have energized your knowledge with Slack. And please feel free to post your doubt or connect with us on connect@valuehub.com. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you will get the notification of the next video. Also, please follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter for more information. Thank you so much and keep learning.